Hey class, I just spent the better part of an hour trying to make a video. Found that none of my audio is saved. The videos are still there, but the audio is gone. So we are going to try seeing if I can't voice over the clips that I recorded and make something that is usable, seeing as I really can't be bothered figuring out what I had said. So you got about 11 minutes of me trying to talk some garbage. So let's get stuck into it. As you can see, I decided to prep myself, get ready for a sea moth visit. So we hunted a bunch of bladderfish, whatever. Got myself a bunch of water, prepped my food, made sure I was ready to go on an adventure. Cue the what is it? The Lord of the Rings meme. I'm going on an adventure. So instead of me getting regular clips, you're going to listen to me make some terrible, terrible jokes. I was heading out towards this passenger place, and it was getting deep. And I probably about here where I couldn't see the bottom. Turned it on and was like, this is a bit scary. I don't like this. I'm not a fan of when I can't see the bottom of the ground, and I was worried about these little flying stingrays, because I didn't feel like being Steve Irwin by any of them. So what I got is I'm obviously taking my time, just playing it safe. I'm not sure that they're not going to attack me or not. Yeah, and then eventually I'll decide to jump out in a moment. Oh yeah, change my rebreather to give myself one that might be better at a lower depth to try and figure out what's going on. Grab some of these notes. For some reason, I think at some points there was volume just then. So maybe just the volume that it recorded on was much lower than I had thought. So maybe there is a chance of me salvaging audio. But anyway, I end up going out here trying to scan the jelly rays and the tree mushrooms and anything else I can get close to. So obviously go to the things that much closer on the ground. Before heading out to some other areas. I really don't know what the rest of what I would have been talking about here is, outside of me not knowing what I was doing and being totally freaked out being so far down under the water. Oh yeah, here I thought that was one of those the radiated things that I'd seen, because I saw it one time and then never again, and I was like hoping, but it wasn't. So I probably could have just cut that clip out and not have to talk through that 20 seconds, but it's whatever. Is that a double up of the clip? It is. I'll probably delete the double up of the clip. Yeah, I got a double up clip there. Or maybe I'll leave it in just for this part. That's actually pretty funny too. Couldn't figure it out, so I just left it. It's probably going to stay. Here I try and go down to this other location that I was given, but it's 300 meters deep, and I didn't realize up the top there that the 200 means how far my ship can go without breaking. I'm about to freak out a little bit when it starts to tell me my hull damage is gonna like implode. Like, is it called the Challenger? Is that what imploded? I really should have looked it up because I made that comment during it. That implosion that occurred with all those rich people who thought they knew better than the ocean. And clearly, if you're gonna what is it? FAFO, isn't that what it is? So they are They did not. Money couldn't buy them a ship that let them go down deep. But now I've still got 6 minutes of me having to talk, and I already don't know what I'm going to say. So as we go, we'll see. What am I shooting towards? I think this is where I'm talking about the fact I realised what the 200 maybe meant, seeing as I didn't know. Alright, I made it back and I was looking through my blueprints, showing off what I'd learnt. Propulsion cannon, what does that do? No idea. Laser cutter was sounding like it could be useful. I went down, I definitely found a few pieces to this Cyclops thing, which I believe is the next boat up. So I need to really figure out that. Or boat, ship, exploration device, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, bioreactor. All of these things I feel like need to be created in a base, which I don't quite understand how to make yet. Perhaps that could have been on that table that I made the sea moth on, and perhaps that is what I'm supposed to do. Here I decided I found a hole. I was going to go down in that hole, take my sea moth and then see what was what. However, I got to this point here, saw that little snake looking thing, and I did my best Trump impersonation, and I tacoed. I chickened out. I got the hell out of there. Didn't look like a place for me. And so we up and left. There we go. We're gone. Okay, 7 minutes down. Can we get the last 4? Done alright so far. Here it took me ship back. Got it collided with a few things and was figuring out, can I repair it with this repair tool? And much like Bob, I can fix it. Just done. Bang. I was like, well, now I can go exploring, maybe for that radiated fish over in that location towards that back end. I was like, oh yeah, does that Reaper thingy, Reaper, I don't even know what's called, a Reaper, I feel like I've read that word somewhere. Will that get me? But yeah, I went on a bit of a journey, and I think the next clip is me freaking out. Yeah, I think this is just after something had swum past me a couple of times. There's a big noise. I don't know. I was not having a good time, and I was a little bit scared. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit shaking in my boots. I did not have a fun time, and so we decided that maybe that kelp forest, that wasn't our place. And here I was exploring around that ship and found a random ship thingy that had not been part of the ones that I was looking for. Yeah, just been floating about, collecting things, looking for blueprints, seeing what I couldn't find. But yeah, I was right around that ship, which is what I think I said here, right around the back end of it, just seeing what was around. Fairly easy to find titanium if I ever need it, that's for sure. But no, then I decide we're going to head back, look at my blueprints, and decide where to next. Which hopefully it will do so in a minute, and cut to me being back there. I might have done a little bit more talking here. I probably did. But we're never going to know. And so now you just get to see this clip play out a little bit longer than it really should be. And so this is not the best way of me making a video, that's for sure. But it's what you got. And you can decide if this is what you want. If anyone gets it to this far, you can let me know, because I certainly wouldn't be listening to this for this long. The ramblings of a teacher on what day is it even? On a Thursday afternoon. Here I was talking about the different things I'd found. So creature decoy sounded like it could be useful. perhaps as far as going to some of those more dangerous places. There was the computer chip. I just learned how to make this table coral thing. So by using my knife on the back of one of those reef floating island creatures. In Deep Rock Galactic, there's silk gliders, what they're called, or something like that. And I talked about the habitat builder. I'm not sure whether that's how I build a base. I need that to then build like a base on the bottom of the ground, which to me makes sense. Maybe that's what you do. You find like a space and then you make a base on the sand with all the different things that I've got. I don't know. If somebody knows, they can let me know. But I am still choosing currently not to look up the game. For better or worse, it does mean that my progress is very, very slow because I don't know what I'm doing. And also means that I'm freaking out at the drop of a hat. There's probably a lot of things that I don't need to be afraid of that I am. But again, being afraid of the open ocean is a legitimate fear, even in a game. It's the same feeling. It's not the best place. But yeah, I think I was talking about making a computer chip and making a few of these other things and seeing if I couldn't figure out where lithium is and a few other things. But that's going to be it. I talked for 11 and a half minutes. Go me. Goodbye. Enjoy. I'm done.